it's Sunday and I like to have a cup of coffee. And I was reflecting before I came outside because I did have to mow the lawn and check out my lawn. I had to mow the lawn, and I have pumpkins growing in front, tomatoes. Today is kind of a harvest day. I got to get the tomatoes, the dills, and the basils. I got some basils yesterday, and I was drying it. And I was thinking how my followers, I noticed about a year ago that my posts, the comments section, it got decreased, and because we're not in social media, we're in interest media, so my followers are not really seeing my videos unless they purposely are coming to my page. And you guys are not seeing, but I just wanted to say that basically, Yah put Adam and Eve in the garden and gave them work to do, and there's work to do in the garden. There's still work. If you've never gardened, you don't know how much the garden, growing foods and flowers, how it calls to you. Like, I never understood the enjoyment that planting a seed and watering it and caring for it, weeding it, can give you so much joy, especially when it produces something so beautiful. And I want to show you my pumpkin. Okay, look at my pumpkin. Can you see my pumpkin? I have so many pumpkins growing in this garden. I think you can see it. Okay, and I'm gonna see if I can show it to you. There's lots of pumpkins growing, and this is my pumpkin plant. And look how huge my pumpkin plant is. And I know that, the attention for the social media it makes it hard to talk and, without having to worry about editing stuff, and I just want to share how much joy it has been to garden. And I've been gardening for 3 years now. And this year is my first year where my pumpkin actually started to produce an actual pumpkin. I did it last year, and then someone in my household decided to spray vinegar on my pumpkin plant. I was mortified. I was horrified. I was so sad. And so I don't want no one touching my plants. These are my babies. I call them my plant babies. And so there's a lot of work to do. I harvested some tomatoes. So right now, it doesn't look good because, it's towards the end of the season, but there'll be more tomatoes coming. My backyard has so much tomatoes. So some things I've been successful in, some things not so much. This year, tomatoes have been a success. The pumpkins, I think I've counted 15 pumpkins. It's going to be a success. All Yahweh's will. Dill has grown like crazy. Strawberries, I love strawberries for their ease. Once you plant a strawberry, if you're not in a freezing location, it does the work itself. You just have to maybe take it out and fertilize the bottom, but it doesn't really die in the winter, and it just produces as soon as summer begins. You get your strawberries. I love that. I love the motivation and the inspiration that gardening has brought to me. And I say plant something. Buy land if you don't have land, and plant something. These are my dill seeds that I am going to harvest, and actually will harvest it either to use it or to replant it. I likely will replant it because dill is so beautiful when it grows. I don't know if you can tell. Look at the colors. Look like the deep blues and the yellows. Like right now, it's not in its full glory, but you can still see the colors. Like dill is so beautiful. My banana tree. Okay, and I gotta get a greenhouse. I'm so motivated. If you look at this flower right here, this was a really small, insignificant flower. So I don't see it's so small. Look how big it bloomed. I didn't pay that much. I think I paid $250 for 4 of these, and look. I think it even comes back because that I did not plant, and I think it came on its own from last year. So some of these plants, they say that they're annuals and you have to replant them, but they're lying. Because I'm seeing some of them come back. Like the mint said you have to plant them every year. Why is my mint coming back on its own? Some things are definitely coming back on their own. And you just have to learn how to nurture the plants. But oh my goodness, if you guys are not in the garden, I don't think you're living. This social media, it basically hypnotizes you to be on something else and to get your interest in what other people are doing, but go outside and do something yourself. I have so much to do, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, I got to clean my house. I got to do scriptures. I got to study. I got to do some work. But you know what? That's a Baruch, because there was a time in my 20s, And I always reflect on it whenever I'm so busy, on how when I was 20, I was so sad because I wasn't busy. I had no children. I had no house. I had no job. I was, temporarily unemployed. And I thought it'd be great to just be home and chill. But I was so bored. I did sew and study scriptures, but that was it. And I was so bored. I hate being bored. Ever since then, I was mortified. But the garden will give you so much to do. My lawn, I don't promote having a lawn, but one side is a lawn, the other side is a garden. It gives me so much work, and it's good exercise. I'm going to come out here. I'm going to put in my exercise into the garden and my energy. I'm going to harvest, and I'm just going to reap the fruits of my labor, and I'm going to expand. I have ideas, and it's kind of sucks that my peoples are likely not watching this video. Hopefully you are, but likely you're not, and that sucks. Because this is not social media. It's not social. It never really was social, truth be told. This online stuff is a way to keep us away from each other. We're not really connecting. You're not really connecting with me. You're not here with me. I'm by myself. Nice, sunrise, sun in my eye. I love it. But you're not here. We're not together. And so it's really not social. And they've gotten rid of the social aspect of online. If it was ever a little bit social, no longer is it such. Strangers are on my page. People who probably don't have my other interests. I am authority, and I study the scriptures, and my focus is scriptures and, serving Yahweh. I'm Old Testament. I don't believe in the New Testament, the Greek scriptures. And so my people were originally those who study the Old Testament, and that is their life, to keep the commandments, and those are really my people. And so I don't know who's watching these videos. If you're a stranger, that's fine. Thank you for watching it to the end. But it's just social media is dead, and my peoples are probably not on here, and it's only going to get worse. We're not going to be able to connect with each other. And that was my whole point, is to basically tell you to go out and garden. I feel like this is what we were intended to do. If you don't garden, you don't know. You don't know what you're missing. The joy of my pumpkin growing, and they're so cute. They're so cute. And when my tomatoes, when I slice into it, they're so sweet and delicious. Like, it is such a joy. It's like you see the fruits that Yahweh, whom many people call God, gives you. Look at my lemon tree. Do you not see my lemons are about to be yellow very soon? Lots of green lemons. I do have a lime tree. It did die, but look, it came back. It came back. Don't judge me. It came back. I'm just like so excited in this garden. Yeah, there's a lot to do. I ain't gonna lie. My hand's about to get dirty. It's a lot to do, but when I am done, it's gonna look so beautiful, and that's what motivates me. If you want to see the before and after of my garden, because it's a hot mess, I put down my sunflower because I gotta harvest the seeds so I can replant it, because it was beautiful. And so I got a lot of weeding, mowing, harvesting, watering to do, but it's good exercise and it brings me joy. I think it'll bring you joy. Get in the garden. Stop being lazy. Get yourself a plot of land, a little land. Do something with your life. Shalom.